Oh shit. Oh, nice. Very nice. Anyway, so hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Age of Engineering Modpack with yours truly, Jason McCree, and this guy, Remco. Hello, hello, hello!
Hello.
So, as you can see, looks like Remco has been busy. So I can see you made 2 coke ovens and the fluid tank. Oh, this is... I really love immersive engineering. Just the models are really nice.
If you hold a bucket in your hand and look at it, you see how much is in there. Just like mine.
I have mine.
Oh, okay.
Wow, 502 buckets worth of creosote oil. Nice. How much it can store maximum?
Like 500 something.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost full.
So it's almost full. Ah, well,
Yes.
that's great.
Also, if you look in this chest over here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. So actually, how our steel production was doing? 2 stacks, and you said you made the tool forge, right? Yeah. Just by the way, guys, if you don't know, in this pack, tool forge, where is it? It's here. It requires dense steel plates, so that's 9 steel plates. So 9, 9, 9, and 9, which is 36 steel ingots total to make a tool forge. And it definitely helps. And as you can see over here, a little bit of ores over there, and a little bit of other stuff, mainly the coal coke, which is very, very, very nice.
What about these 2 stacks of coal blocks?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Those are blocks. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it's something like a obsidian or something like that. So I was not paying too much attention to this, but cool. Nice.
I mean, this hammer is like...
Yeah.
It just attracts the coal.
Oh, looks like from cobalt.
Yeah, just look at it.
Stone break stick. So what do you have there? Cobalt. The tooltip is too big. Can't read it all. So
You put it in
lightweight,
tool forge.
momentum. What's the momentum?
The longer you keep mining, the faster it goes.
Oh, that's interesting. And looting 3 and fortune 3. Holy shit, that's a hammer and a half.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely a great one. Have you made for myself something? No, obviously not.
What thing?
No, something nice. Something I can use if I will go to mine.
Like, which Tinker's weapon do you prefer to have? Like the broadsword, or the longsword, the rapier, or the
I
cleaver?
honestly prefer the broadsword.
I'll just work on a broadsword for you then.
Okay, thank you. So, what is on today's agenda? So, what I would like to do is probably... what can we actually... We have steel, so we can start, if you will check the guide, we can start on the calculation age stuff. So that's pretty much the first RF power generation, and that comes in 2 ways, either hand-cranked generator or clockwork engine. Both of them, they need to be, as it sounds, hand-cranked, so you need to pretty much hold right-click and it will generate power. That's for the very first power bit, and then we can just switch to some better power systems, like immersive engineering, for example, which I want really to get to in the final today. I am not sure we will be able to make it because today is a little bit shorter stream, because I have been very busy at home, so we'll just stream for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. We'll see about that. So, Remco, what are you going to do?
I have no idea.
Obviously. Huh, so...
To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to what has to be done.
Yeah, well, still, the second age, the calculation age, it's pretty much just still not much different to do. I think it pretty much well, it's fairly linear at, well, at some points, very. So like, maybe when we will get to the farming age, it will be like plenty and just different things to do. Actually, how? Where is the machine? Okay, that should be almost doable, but yeah, still I need to do. Well, do whatever you want, I guess.
I'm gonna make this.
Because, like, really, there is... You need to make a generator. Then... to get the calculator, craft with a calculator. And I think then we can pretty much think of doing some multiple things. Yeah. Oh, you gave me... Oh, nice name of the sword. Hi.
I'm not very creative at times.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, thanks.
You can just rename it when you modify it. Like,
Nah.
just put a new name.
How much gold we have?
Enough.
Like a stack of gold here and stack and something in here. So I'm going to make a clockwork engine. It's a little bit more gold, but in my single player series I used the hand cranked, so let's just do this a little bit differently. So for this I need some planks, glass, a piston, clock, which is all the basic stuff. We just need a copper gear, which can be made only by this. The metal press recipe doesn't work. It should be disabled, but it's still showing in JEI. I think. I might be mistaken. I could be just wrong, but well, I read that metal press and gears, it's not something that should work. So basically you would need to get it this way. So it's 4 copper ingots and steel mechanical component. That's the part where we will need the steel. And this is 4 steel and 1 piece of copper. So I'm going to make, I guess just, well, I can make 2 clockwork engines. Because I can wind them up and then they will work on their own. I was playing along your Invitex series until you started Thorngraph and the recipe was changed to need brass and I couldn't find sphalerite. Yeah, that's pretty much a thing, yeah. The sphalerite, I think it should be in the nether. Or you can look for the small ores in the overworld, that's also an option. But yes, sphalerite is definitely a way to go. But yeah, you need to explore another a little bit. So, that's purple. Majulin! Ow.
Oh.
We still don't have doors? Jesus Christ.
I mean, we just added the door thingy.
Yeah, by the way, guys, that's a good point. We have added a Malice's doors. Just because we needed doors. And there are no like normal 3x3 doors, so we can use garage doors or something from Malice's. I mean, the high-tech door is... oh shit. High-tech door is 3... no, it's 4x2 or 3x2, I don't know. Alright, so 2 clockwork engines done. So now we need a place to store the power. And for that, we can use the power cubes. Power cube from calculator. What?
Just come to the hallway.
Yeah, nice.
But how do you open it?
It needs a redstone signal.
Ah.
Or you can make the player detectors. If they exist in Malice's doors, actually. It might not be in at 1.7. Looks like it's not. But yeah, you can make at least, for example, just a pressure plate or something like that. And I should enable the game sound as well on the stream. Sorry about that, guys, but there was nothing like weird sound happening. Or carpenter's pressure plate? We don't have carpenter's blocks, I think. Yeah, we don't have carpenter's blocks. Well, that's another thing we can add if we will need to. And we still don't have roof, as I can see. Okay. Anyway, so power storage. Let's actually check. Is there still the Neotech storage, or did Quest disable it already? RF storage. Yeah, he disabled it, bastard. Okay. Well, so I guess we will go with the power cube. There's nothing really else I can think of. We can't make capacitor banks. Maybe I could make the capacitors from immersive engineering, but you can't recharge items with them. So yeah, power cube it is. So power cube, it's very simple block. It can store energy and you can use it to charge items. It cannot output energy to anything. So it's just a battery that is pretty much useless. But we need to make it because we need to make a calculator which we will need to charge. So for this, very simple recipe, just need a block of redstone and compressed coal ball. Fortunately, we have a fair amount of coal. So it's 8 per... yeah, 8. So we need 2, which is 16 coal. I will need also 2 pieces of flint. And we need to crush the coal. Is there a faster way to crushing the coal? Or we just need to put it in the macerator, I guess. Yeah, okay. Macerator it is. That's here. So let's macerate it. Actually, no, let's not macerate it yet. I'm going to get 2 more coal, because I'm going to turn it into blocks, because it's going to be faster. There we go. And we are running low on energy, so let's get the coal. Coke. I don't know, let's just put in a half a stack for now. Let's get a redstone block, 2 compressed coal balls, and some cobblestone. Power cube. So, power cube will go here. Bonk. And 1 engine, 2 engines. So how these work, you just pretty much hold a right mouse button on them until pretty much they are red. And that's pretty much all. Just let it go. And it will generate power. It's generating 14 RF. I think the maximum is 16 or 15 or something like that, but yeah, it will slowly stop generating power, but it's not a big deal. So this is the power cube. As I said, it cannot output power to anything, it's only used to charge items. And what we need to make is a thing called calculator. And yes, if you wind it too much, you get hit, like Remco just showed you. And I don't think you can use fake players to right click it, because like it detects really that it needs to be a player to right click it, so you can't really automate these, because it would be very, very effective. So now for the calculator, we need this guy. This is a calculator, and it's a not calculator, but it is a crafting thing, so you will use it to craft. And this guy requires some components, which is mostly cobblestone, some buttons, calculator assembly, which requires steel, and screen, which is a cobblestone and piece of redstone. After that, we will want to make... Actually, do I want this one or this one? I never seem to remember. I think I want the normal one, the calculator, not the crafting calculator. Because the crafting calculator is a handheld crafting table. Yeah, good. So I want this one, the calculator. Which is, as I said, nothing too hard to make. Actually, I can cook it in the furnace over here. So I just need some coal. Just to shove some tiny coals in. Since it's empty. Oops, come on. Oh, come on, get in. So, how much I need? This is cobblestone, so I just pretty much need stone for the buttons. So it's 4, 5, 6, 12. So 6 and 6. There we. What? Just disappeared on me. Okay. Or maybe I was stupid. That's also an option. Okay. And I'm carrying a lot of shit on me. As always.
Hey, the power cube is like full.
Yeah. It can't hold it too much.
So like, what do we do with this if it can't output?
It's pretty much you craft it, you charge your calculator, and then you throw the power cube out of the window into the lava, for example. Because you will make some better way of storing power. So I'm making a calculator. So I need 12 buttons. Oh, I need a stone. I was cooking. Alright, cool. So here are the buttons. So steel mechanical component, 2 of these. Calculator screen, 2 of these. And calculator assembly, 2 of these. And final is the calculator. Boom! Remco?
Yes.
Can you come to me? Open up the crafting table and take your calculator. So you have the achievement. Boop. So now we need to charge it. So just shove it into the power cube. It will charge up fairly slowly. I think it can hold like 1,000 or maybe 10,000 RF. 1,000 RF. There we go. And now we can use it to craft. So we will pretty much say some item plus some item equals some other item. Cool. It's a weird crafting mechanism, but... sorry?
I'm just gonna put it in here, like I'm not gonna use it for now, I think.
Yeah. Also, there are things like... if I can... I don't really remember how is it called. It was... Well, let's do it this way. A calculator. These guys, the docking stations, which means you can pretty much craft those, put them on the ground and stick your calculator in it. So it's pretty much like a effective thing. It looks nice, and I think you can even like use it as like in the block, so you will not need to take it into your hand and just use the calculator in your hand. What? What?
What? I'm just listening.
Okay. So yeah, and eventually there are even better calculators. There is the scientific, which allows you to divide. There is flawless, which is used only to make a locator, which is something totally I don't understand yet. And also what you can make is a thing called dynamic calculator, which is a calculator pretty much all in one. But for that we need reinforced stone, not a problem. Advanced assembly, not really a problem. Atomic modules, these are a problem because we need large tanzanite, and for that we will need a algorithm separator and lapis and other stuff. So it's fairly complex, and like at the beginning it's really not necessary to do. So now I have a calculator, so what can we do with it? So, what can we do with it? That's true. We can use the calculator to make the prune seeds, I think. Yes! So to get a prune seeds, we need coal coke and broccoli seeds, or enriched coal and normal seeds. I don't know if this recipe works actually. Well, I can always try. So, oh, actually it will not work because for the enriched coal, only the coal coke recipe is correct. So these two recipes are broken. So coal and redstone or 2 coal dust, it's not going to work. So we need the coal dust from the prune seeds. That is the end point. So we need broccoli. To get the broccoli seeds, we need normal seeds and pumpkin seeds. Do we have any pumpkin?
Yes.
Nice. 4 of them. That's cool. That's enough. Do we have also some pumpkin planted?
No.
No.
I have to
The door
fix
is not really working.
I know. I'm working on this generator thing.
Okay.
To not waste coal, hopefully.
So I'm going to well, I need pretty much 1 prune seed, and then we can just grow more and more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, ouch! Skeleton, stop shooting me! Come on, come right. Yeah, run into the hemp, you bastard! Calculating instead of crossbreeding. Super cheaty. Not really. So, let's plant these 2 pumpkins. And let's go back home. Okay. So now, calculator. And I need normal seeds, so get some normal seeds. So pumpkin seeds, you just put it together and you get yourself broccoli seeds. And then we can use the coal coke. Boom, boom. So 2 coal coke, 2 broccoli, 2 prune seeds. Awesome. Unfortunately, we cannot grow them. By normal ways, because if you will plant them, you can't actually even plant them. I'm right clicking on the tilled dirt and it's not getting planted. So what we need for that is a multi-block called greenhouse. There are 3 stages for the greenhouses. There is a basic one, advanced and flawless. So we obviously can make only the basic ones, but honestly, that's going to be enough. In my single player series, I made 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if 4 or 8. I think 8 greenhouses, and it was honestly a very, 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 very overkill. So I think I will go with just 2 in here. For that, we need crystallized canola seed. So I need to make myself a atomic reconstructor. Alright. Which is a advanced machine casing. And here comes the harder parts, yeah. Making the advanced things. So we need advanced alloy, for which we need mixed metal ingot, for which we need iron, bronze and tin plates. Man,
Have
oh
fun.
man. Thanks. Actually, you know what? I will have fun. I will. I just, first things first, want to get rid of the shit I don't need in my inventory. Like glass panes, or a tree tub, or a wrench, or bones.